Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Bowder speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Hola, and almost Happy Reyes. It's almost Three Kings Day. But it isn't quite yet, we've got to build a bit of a while. And yes, we are starting a little bit later than usual for several reasons. Mainly because, I was in a call with Aiden, got distracted with writing stuff, and then was preparing this for a while. So here we are, but as promised, I could have just left this for tomorrow considering the time, but because as I'm home alone, I don't have to worry about noise, so I can be as loudly confused as I want for tonight. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. As for, hold on a second. Never mind, someone's saying, Jacob was late, tisk tisk. Yeah, I was also there with Ghosty during that time, and unlike Aiden, I brought Ghosty along with me, because Aiden had to leave.
Ghosty is also here.
Exactly, Ghosty is also here. And I don't know if this is the first time you've watched Jazz Pops, but
No, it's not the first time I've watched Jazz Pops. I think I watched an episode of Jazz Pops a while ago.
Oh yeah, it's been a month since the last stream, so yeah, but hopefully I remember everything from here, because also it's worth pointing out that, of course, the creator, Flowerport 1300, said to me that for the next episode, a bunch of stuff happens and it's confusing, and I don't explain why, which just gives me so much dread,
That just confirms to me this is one of those like anime beach episodes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also, this is also YouTube Music has detected no less than 6 songs in this video, which means potentially 6 copyright claims in a 7-minute video. I don't know how that's possible, but we'll see in a second, I guess. Oh, okay. But another thing that I should mention as well is that down in the description here, it actually as he says, Wipeouts and Reader Fan 14. I'm thinking about making my own Super Pop series. Age suggestions for type of music I should use, which means that this is probably the first comment that Wipeout I actually had. And then Farbot says, I suggest going to the audio library in YouTube Studio, only available in the web version, which, good suggestion. Why there's 6 flagged songs in this video then? And then he's asked what genre music should make my pop squad be about, and then, Farbot says, disco maybe, or ballad. And then Wipeout says, I picked disco, and the pop is going to be based off disco moves. And that was the origin of the spin-off of this very show, The Disco Pops. As it seems, it all started from this video.
It all originates here.
Yeah, we're on a winning streak for now, certainly. So let's go ahead and find out.
Wait, does she have the default Gacha Boy eyes?
I think most of them do in this series, which is interesting because they all came from different people. I don't understand that, but anyway.
That means some people have very incorrect tastes.
That's also raised an interesting question. What color are Majesty's eyes? I don't know. I can't really tell. She's the one in the center. I can't really tell. She's like doing a peer downwards. Doesn't
she probably has brown eyes.
We'll go with that for now.
Which would indicate that the people on the pop show don't know what colored contacts are.
Well, or they're just not going to be that, or not like us that concerned. They can, I found out for season 2, edit the eyes digitally. Oh, by the way, that also makes sense as to why. I found out because I'm watching season 2 Super Pops now. I found out that why Cheshire is actually here, because as it turns out, spoiler for season 2, Cheshire ends up joining the good guys. Despite being the main villain for all of season 1, I was like, wait a minute, what is this a prequel? Is this before he turned into Doctor Who? It's like, nope, no, it's not. Okay. And now I see. He just got fired. So yeah. Moving on. This episode is called Islands and Pops, and the description just says, Majesty has gathered several pop groups together for a fun training camp. What will happen? So there's going to be more pops in this video than just the ones in the thumbnail, which are the main jazz pops. This before Wipeout Ring Fan 14 actually took the step further and actually made just tons and tons of different pop groups after this. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, but now for real. Oh, there we go. We got someone who can at least clarify a few things in here. We were just saying before we found your possibly your first interaction with Johnny, or maybe not your first, but the interaction that inspired Disco Pops from this video. So we're kind of curious. So yeah. Oh yeah, good that you've made it. We're gonna need you. So yeah. So welcome to Pop Training Camp. Apparently, let's see what other pop groups there are in here. Considering that this was the first of the series that the series is in this particular spin-off universe.
Also, speaking of designs, I finally finished that one for Aiden.
Okay, yeah. That's not for a Pops thing, by the way. Although, if people haven't voted already, I did leave a community post. Most people watching this right now have seen it, but if you're watching the VOD later, that's a community post where I left a poll to say that I changed my idea from ballet pops to techno pop if I would do a pop series myself, also inspired by a genre of music, and also the fact that, as Ghosty pointed out, we know more about computers than we do about ballet. So, yeah, could definitely.
Yay! I'm helpful.
Yes, absolutely. And as well, you know, if we could just insert Miraculous Ladybug into the fandom in here, why not just take inspiration from Code Lyoko?
You know,
Works
we just
as well.
take one of those blood things. We stick in the Code Lyoko. We take some of the juices and stick into the pops.
Yeah, with a few extra ingredients, of course.
Yes, just like a little bit of maybe chemicals.
I've said this before, but this is some advice that my dad gave me. If you steal from one source, it's plagiarism. If you steal from multiple sources, it's research. There you go.
To live by.
Yeah, very much so. If I told you the amount of things,
people not good at academics get through college.
Well, actually, no. Academics encourage you to do that because they make you cite all your sources that you've used and make you use multiple things. So you have to do that by design. You don't even get a choice. You have to steal from multiple places.
College is designed to make you steal confirmed.
That's a thumbnail title. That's a YouTube video right there. College designed to make you steal. Here's why.
Confirmed, not clickbait. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's just a picture of my shocked face in the corner, like, oh my god.
Ethan with the baby hands. Like that. Okay, we've got very off topic. Yeah, we got very off topic. Let's watch them all go to an island. And let's also turn down the volume, because I keep forgetting to do that at the start. Ladies, I have exciting news.
College teaches you how to steal confirmed, not clickbait.
Yes.
2023. Oh, hey Shiny, it's been a while since you've been in the stream.
It's been a couple weeks, I think, because he was in for the big one, the 9-hour one.
The 9-hour one, which I gave up on editing halfway through.
You gave up on editing? What? I didn't ask you to. I didn't make you edit the 9-hour one. What do you mean?
No, I wanted to edit one like mostly the Code Lyoko, not Code Lyoko stream, the second Adam Code Purple stream.
Oh no. This is
Never
a whole different
again,
thing.
to be lonely.
No, that's entirely different. That's which, by the way, I did say as well. I could do I ran this idea by Shorty. The next super long stream that I do, like a compilation of stuff, is probably going to be the reviews of Temmie the Bad Boy from way back in the day that most people nowadays have not seen in this new format. That will require some editing anyway, because there's some stuff in there that probably should not be readdressed in a follow-up compilation, but I'll deal with that when I deal with that.
Like,
Anyway, let's watch the yeah.
Let's watch the video. I'll tell you
Yes.
about my idea later when we're done with the video. Why is Earth Pop still the only one with a nose?
That's just going to be a thing
Like,
throughout the whole series, I reckon.
I understand, but I still hate it.
Mm-hmm. Cheshire and I have arranged a summer camp to kick off the summer. And all the other pops will be there too. The ones who don't exist in this universe yet.
Wait, Pop.
Oh, wait, you mean the actual Tony TV ones? You're going to say the Super Pops themselves will be there. Okay.
Could you pause it for like a hot second?
Sure. Also, Earth does keep her nose throughout.
We're
And no one else
going.
requires one.
We're going to kick off a summer camp for the summer.
Yeah, that could have been possibly rephrased, you know. A camp to go for the summer, just like take out one of those summers in there, but you know. I was coming for a Gacha horror video. I don't think this will be a Gacha horror one. If anything, I might be horrified at how confusing it is, considering that the creator herself has told me multiple times it's going to get confusing. But yeah, we haven't got there yet. We've only just started.
Oh no, Fox Puppeteer is coming from a horror video, not to a horror video.
Oh, okay, I see. Earth without a nose just looks weird now. I guess. But Earth with a nose, it's again, the contrast. Yes, and the K-pops, Latin pops, rap pops, and various other pops.
Wait, Latin pops?
That's another Totally TV thing. I've recently been checking the playlist of all the pop series to see, because I finished season 1, so I thought, okay, is there going to be a spin-off I need to watch next before season 2? Turns out there was. I just went season 2 directly. But yeah, I went through all and was like, okay, what's the date of episode 1? Date of upload.
How many?
But there are a few spin-offs in there.
How many spin-offs are there?
I think it was just those ones listed there. So like 3, I believe. Oh, well, there is also, I found this out, there's also Pop Music High, which was made years before the Super Pop series, and that's with some of the same actors. And that's partly where the ideas of them being pop stars came from, I think. I don't know. We've planned some fun activities as well as some training slices for fighting bad guys.
Yay, that's...
Translation.
Her mouth isn't moving.
Yeah, that happened. I think people mentioned that before. A few days later. Establishing shots like that.
Yeah, that establishing shot was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, and I think that's also the actual Super Pops in the background. So not only have you got the cameos in there, but you've also got the proxemics and the levels and the third dimension somewhat.
The various other pops are some of my old friends being pops. I didn't even mention and didn't get in the jazz pops.
Ah, okay. I didn't want to add all my friends originally, the group would be too big. Again, understandable. Honestly, for Techno Pops, I might just bring the number down to 4 just to be able to focus more on those particular characters. To give them a bit more of an emphasis. I don't know if I'll still do that. That's the plan for Ballet Pops originally. Because remember, we made 5 of them for that one, but one of them was, dead. Well, we are here! I can't wait to meet the other Pops. Turn around. Oh, look over there. It's the Super Pops. Yeah, I was right.
Like, real quick, Everyone is wearing like the same outfit, just with minor palette swap. Except for Earth
That's the
Pop, who's
pop.
wearing a different skirt.
I was gonna say the palette swap outfits are kind of like this sort of like the pop way, really.
Yeah,
But
I know, but
yeah,
why is Earth wearing a different shirt and skirt than the rest of them?
again, different people. I guess they were all presented as is, and there's no collation of them. I don't know.
There was no editing for cohesion.
Mm-hmm. Attempting to make my own pop group just for fun. Yeah, that's why I mentioned on a community post. You know, I was I still want to do that. I still want a piece of that sweet pop pie. I don't know whatever I was going with that.
Pop pie. That pun is just as bad as mine, and you know it.
You know what? The actual Tony TV channel did a worse one. In season 2, they started combining their extra videos where they just like, you know, they do like the typical YouTuber thing, with like with challenges. They put them at the end of those videos too. So then I just saw a bit with them like doing like a balloon challenge or something, and then Majesty makes reference to like the fact that the balloons are going to explode or something, and said, "Yeah, I guess you could call that a super pop." And I was like, "Ah, that's funny." It's like, you know what? She's super old. Give her a break. I said it before, people who are in the jazz pops, yeah, they all made their own designs. Yeah, we went through that before. Don't you worry, I got you covered.
I know. It's just
Yeah. Okay, here we go. These are so
what
these are the actual Totally TV pops. Well, 4 of them.
they have
I was gonna say
noses. Why do
we're
they have
missing.
noses?
Yeah, well, because they're based on real people, so I guess they all have noses now. I mean, we're missing Flash Pop, but I don't know. I
Like
guess
they have noses, and Earth Pop has noses, but the other girls don't have noses because.
actually, I just realized something. Flash Pop is not in this image either. Why does Finley just get the short end of the stick all the time? In both of these
Fin-
images, she's the one missing.
Finley doesn't even have this stick.
Seasonal pops? Actually, that could be good. I'm Spring Pop, Summer Pop, Autumn Pop, Winter Pop. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
that could
just
be a
look
thing.
over to Winter Pop, and she's like really depressed.
I am Winter Pop.
Get
Super
it
Pops,
because
we can't be stopped.
get it because
Whoa.
seasonal depression.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Yeah. Cosmic Pop looks similar to Treat Pop. Well, there's a chance that Treat Pop was inspired by Cosmic Pop. We don't know. There's a
Which
new
one
Super
came
Pop that you
first?
meet in episode 4, season 4. That's in that episode. Okay, great, but where's Flash Pop? Did something happen to Flash Pop in season 4? Did she just die? Have I been like, wow, wouldn't it be interesting to have a twist of like one of the pops dying?
I have a Winter
Jake
Pop
finally
and
had
a
enough of
Blues
her just like
Pops.
pushed off a cliff. I
Flower
don't know.
Flower Pot has a Winter Pop in the Blues Pops.
Okay. Well, I mean, I suppose. Again, that depends. They don't all have to be in the exact same like pop universe. As far as I understand, it's only Eli and Johnny that share a universe, and possibly Winter. I mean, I don't know. I could always put Technopops inside of your universe as well. But again, I'm not caught up, so they'll probably just be separate. Maybe, unless they live in in Technopolis, which is the neighbor country of Dystopia or something. I don't know. Could do that, so I'll run that by Johnny.
I think there's a font. I think there's a font named Techopolis.
I see. Font pops. There you go. There's a theme. She's not in that save because of limited character slots, but you see her later. Okay, fine. It's like, why is it always Finley? Anyway, yeah, seasonal
There's
pops. I'll start making them after I finish the tacos. Artist comic gonna be stomach. Yeah.
Jacob. There is literally a Technopolis font.
That's just the first thing that came to my mind because I don't know, Disctopia can clearly be something else as well. I just wanted to match that with the made-up country that that Johnny came up with.
I know, but why are you people accidentally naming your countries after fonts?
I don't know. That's it's a good question. You know, it was it was a naming convention. You know, it was which was the Helvetica Wars of 2015. I don't know.
But yeah, font pops would actually be interesting. There's a lot of
Yeah.
different fonts we could use.
Hey, you,
Wingding pop.
yes, the Wingdings convention was at the end of the Helvetica Wars. That was a summit that they all had, all the font world leaders. Okay. Are the Jessups by any chance? Cosmic, you're a psychic. You know who they are. I have the knowledge now. I know what I'm talking about. Finally. Also, are Nephi or Shadow more font names? They're Kingdom from Chasing the Rainbow. I don't know. Oh, by the way, Chasing the Rainbow. I had that script open the whole time. I expect because you said you wanted to see that show that in Script Doctor or something, but the script itself is like a paragraph long, so I can't really do much with that. Not really a full episode. Anyway, yes, we are. I'm Melody Pop. Oh, they're not going to do the whole. Okay, fine. All right. These are my friends: Eagle Pop, Earth Pop, Ebony Pop, and L Pop. They all have E names except for me. I'm the one out. Nice to meet you. I'm Crystal Pop. We know who you all are. We've seen all the episodes of Totally TV. Great. I haven't yet, but I'll do my best. Wait a second. Where's Flash and Glow? Thank you! Flash is hanging out with the K-pops. Oh yeah, I did see in the K-pop's description that apparently that was where she came from originally. I don't know. I haven't got there yet. And Glow's finishing her work at the coffee shop. Great. Ah, I see.
There isn't enough fire font.
Hmm.
Anyway.
I could definitely do for some pizza right now. Ah, well, I sense that your desire is ice cream. That's a reference to the show. Anyway, calling all pops to the middle of the island.
Just watch as this is like an evil scheme from the bunglers to get them all in the same place.
That would actually be a really impressive scheme, not gonna lie. Just like trap them all, have like a dome on the island, just like keep them there for all eternity. Yeah. It's time to get started on the training camp. And yes, that would be their names and their powers based on the seasons themselves, yes. Alright. I need to give you the instructions on how this will work. Well, we better get going. Please come as quickly as possible. Oh yeah, you don't have the bunglers, you have the Star Tribe. Oh,
That is a much better name for a villain unit than the bunglers.
Okay, but to be fair, on about the bunglers being here, they technically sort of have to exist, right? Because you've referenced the Tony TV episodes where the bunglers are very much a thing. So even if the Jazz Pops are fighting the Star Tribe, the Super Pops themselves are still fighting the bunglers, right? Otherwise, they just have a show where they just do nothing. Surely.
Yeah, I like to think of that like where you don't have where like for some reason I keep thinking of the Pops as a magical girl unit when I know that 100% it probably isn't the case.
Oh no, it is. They very much are. They transform with rings.
Yeah, they're magical girls.
Welcome to training camp. Over the next 5 days, there'll be a number of different activities we will do. But first, we just split into teams.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
While all of these pops are here on this island, who's protecting their respective territories?
Well, normally Majesty oversees and detects bungalow activity anywhere, or I guess Star Tribe activity as well. So she's the one giving them the summons, so they don't really like patrol or anything. They just they show up precisely when needed or when the crime is already in progress. The bungalows do exist in the jazz spots. They're a strong connection you'll learn more about later. Yeah, there's be other villain groups in my opinions. You know that is fine. I mean,
Yeah,
why
like
not?
it gives a bit of diversity to the cast so they're not just fighting the same group of incompetent assholes all the time.
Yeah, I had to think of a name that will match the villain group for Technopops. I don't know, the Tech Troop. No, I have no idea. Each team has a room to themselves in the Royal Hotel. Wait, hold on. The Royal Hotel? Is this island also in Avalonia? Wait a minute. I missed that part where we travelled across dimensions to get here. My mother, Queen Galaxia, has kindly arranged for the room service for you all. So we'll be going in teams of our pop groups. Oh, please, that is boring. We're going to switch it up a bit to interact with new characters. I don't know, maybe they will. Also, I have no idea who these ones are. I guess they're from one of the other groups. You forgot that she said that. Well, I guess we're in Avalonia now. Welcome to the Avalonian Isles. Okay. No, actually. In order to get to know the other pops better, we'll split you into color teams. Okay, so those are the rap pops. Got it. I really
What?
I dread the moment that I get to the rap pops in the timeline, because the Super Pops have a bit of an interesting track record with rap music numbers, which
The rap music numbers not very. How would you rate the rap? How would you rate it on a scale of 1 to terrible?
I would rate it well I'd rate some of them as meh, okay then, and I'd rate the other ones as ah! I hope that helps. For example, all the red pops here will go in a team together. The pepper pops and the green pops will be teaming up. Glow, Ebony, Opal, and Snow will be on a team together as well. And that's about it. You're free to explore for the rest of the day. Training will start tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. See you there. Later, presumably. Oh wait, no, this is during the rooms. Here is your room, Red Pops. I feel like if Emily were here, this would be another huge like eyesore of just like one color, but that's the whole point. So it's understandable. However, the one thing that I will mention here is that Spark Pop, for some reason, is the only one with a chiseled face. She looks like handsome Squidward, matching up with everyone else.
Wait, Jacob.
What?
We need to find a picture of handsome Squidward, and I need to put
It's
it
like
next to the face.
it's like they're all just like, I'm Rosy Pop, Electra Pop, Melody Pop, and I am Spark Pop.
I'm gonna find a picture of handsome Squidward, and I'm gonna send it to you, and I want you to put them side by side.
I don't know if I can do that on Restream, because every time I put a picture on, it would just like occupy the most space. Yeah.
Just trouble sending you a picture of handsome Squidward. Throw that
I
up
will
on
try.
screen for a second.
I will try. There's a good chance that it's going to just, take over the whole thing. It will like block the view of
Spark Pop.
Spark Pop, yeah. But we'll see.
Handsome Squidward. Like, there's just the other pops that have rounded faces. Electra Pop kinda has a chin on her. And then there's Spark Pop, looking like she's ripped straight from a different anime altogether.
Yeah, see, it just blocks. But yeah,
It
I guess in
blocks,
case
but
anyone didn't know that is indeed handsome Squidward.
I evidently failed at variety. It's not that you failed. It's that you made. It's that the attempt you made failed. You made an
Yeah,
attempt, but
it was
you did, and you did good. But to hilarious effect.
the fail was the execution. Although granted, you kind of shot yourself in the foot here by having all the pops of the same colors be roomed together. But then again, you did say this is where you got the idea of the blues pops. So ultimately, it seems like it was for the best. And also, again, Johnny was inspired by this episode, so it's turning out fine.
What's
Thanks.
with
What was?
Spark Pop's skin color? I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably the least of Spark Pop's concerns right now, I think.
She has a like literal human face going on.
Mm-hmm. Although I will say as well, we finally have a character with non-brown eyes on here, so there's variety.
Woo!
I also, yeah. Oh, Grace, hold on. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you later. Grace gets awkward when people ask her name. It's a character trait. I don't. No, it isn't. I'd made that up. Time to get settled. Oh, you did make each group have a different skirt and shoes. Fair enough. That is good.
Lovely.
Oh, we're not going to see the rest of them in their groups. Okay. Okay, I like the idea of the shadow reveal because I can tell what you did was we took off like the tint slowly but surely. Well, actually, hold on a second. Yeah, no, you did because this was Gacha Club was out by this point. So yeah, it took off the tint slowly but surely. Yeah, instead of doing it in post, it works either way.
Yeah,
It's a
it
nice
looks either way.
substitution.
It is pretty cool.
Did she just shove a cube up someone's skirt while they're sleeping? Okay. Yes. That raises a whole host of questions that I don't want to ask on this kid-friendly channel. Welcome to day 2 of the training camp. The actual training day. Yay! Today we'll be doing some target practice to help you all aim better. Then after that we'll be doing a scavenger hunt around the island. Let's go outside and we can start.
Yeah.
We'll just start.
Meanwhile, Jacob.
Yeah.
Flower pot.
Here's where it gets really confusing. I can't remember fully what that was supposed to be. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be a tracker attached to her shoe. Her shoe? She was clearly like pointing at like her thigh, and it went upwards and not downwards. That was nowhere near. Okay. Also, can we just point out they're all aiming downwards at this thing? Well, they all like trained to aim at the bottom of villains.
You know what they say, Jacob?
Yeah, where the sun don't shine, exactly.
Take out the legs. They can't run if you immobilize them.
No, but they can all teleport.
Like, is it just a thing that all pops have brown eyes? Oh no, Halo Pop doesn't.
Yeah, no. It's an interesting thing that we're gonna see every single pop aiming at this one surfboard. What a gripping montage. Oh, and okay, we just show them without doing anything. Fine. Alright.
Oh no, look at Sky Pop.
I guess Sky Pop is from the same set as Sparkle Pop. I think. Haven't got that far yet.
Her face. Her face.
Do I need the thing? By the way, Ghosty, considering that all pop groups have at least 4 members in them, we've got at least 2 more handsome Squidwards to look forward to.
Like, for me, it's not the fact that they look different, because I think that's a good thing. It's the fact that they look so different from the other pops that it's almost like they're from a different thing entirely.
Yeah, yep. It's kind of like putting like a Lion Gate character next to a Musing Girl character. Like, they're both gacha, but they're, very different ideas.
I never did anything else with the tracker story thingy.
Oh great! So poor Eagle Pop got a cube shoved up her butt with no justification and no payoff. Okay.
Well, you
Alright,
can bring it back in the future, like, haha, we know where your base is. It just took a long time to find it.
Yeah, mainly because you pooped out the first tracker when we spent 7 days in the sewers looking for it. And now the hunt is over. Can any of you guess what the clues all mean? We were both looking for
clues.
Mind you, Cheshire did put in a few extra objects to throw you off. Oh, I see. Okay. If I had more time, I'd dedicate more to doing this, but we've got another episode to get to. A toy store? Oh, there you are, Flash Pop! Finally! Alright then.
Oh no, Sapphire Pop!
Yep, again, that's another one.
Unlike the other handsome Squidward, she doesn't have a nose.
She's like halfway through. She's like Squidward mid-transformation into handsome Squidward, not quite there yet.
Midward.
Doesn't make sense to bring back the tracker. Again, one of these days I'm going to find out that one of these characters is dead, and they'll just be like, oh, well, we can't track her anymore because she's been in the cemetery for the past 5 years.
Take up this picture right here. Midward.
Midward? What? Oh, right, you're sending me a thing.
Mid-transformation Squidward.
Okay, alright, I'll put that on.
God. Jacob, you should send me a Mutant Girl preset. I should put it next to how I usually do OCs.
I mean, yeah, people have redesigned Mutant Girl characters in the past. But again, the key is they've redesigned them and don't just, so if they put it for their own purposes, it matches. But yeah, there's Midward.
Midward.
Camping on the beach. Honestly, knowing Cheshire is going to be something incredibly stupid and hard to follow. That's just how he does things. Close. Oh, a beach picnic. Oh, wait, someone else. Okay, wait, no, we're going back. Hold on. Oh, no, not that far back.
I actually like that.
Okay, so that one does seem to be going more into the shoe at this point. Okay, just checking, because again, arm was dangerously near the skirt there.
Like, to be fair, I kind of like the effect you did with the bush. And
yeah,
I
me
like
too.
that
And
like blink and you'll miss it kind of moment.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that you have action and dialogue going on at the same time, which is surprisingly rare in Gacha, because people normally just will stop to talk and then they'll carry on with something else in like a sequence. But no, you can have them going on at the same time.
Or at least the
People don't even
person,
walk and talk sometimes.
or at least, the person who's talking will be moving. Meanwhile, everybody else is still, like, everybody in the world has just died, except for this one person.
Hmm. What could the citizen names of the seasonal pops be? Well, they probably would start with the same letter as their actual pop name. You know, like how Chloe is Cosmic, Finley is Flash, Emma's Electra, Peyton is Power. Yeah. So I guess anything that starts with two S's, one A, and one W. Okay, yeah, beach picnic. Let's go. It'll happen tomorrow. Let's go inside and have lunch. That would have been a great moment to have the picnic right then. That could have been the lunch, but okay, fine.
Honestly, Winter's civilian name could be Waverly.
Yeah.
Whitney?
Wilhelmina.
Willow.
Willow's good, yeah. Have you finished yet? Nope, we've got one more tracker to shove up people. Wait, actually, hold on a second. I just realized something. If the tracker before, if for Eagle Paw was meant to be in her shoe, I just didn't register this, but Eagle Pop wears shoes to bed. The heck? Okay. They're the same person, just in a terrible disguise. I see that. Oh, that's why she got perturbed by the fact that her name was asked. She had to think of something. I get it now. Yeah. They're all placed. Perfect. Time for phase 2.
Ooh, we have something going on here. I
We
like the
absolutely
direction
do.
this is going.
Well, you're in luck because we don't have to wait because episode 5 is also scheduled for today. So I'll just bring that up. Okay, yeah. While that's going on, I'll talk about the actual episode. So you said before that it was going to get very confusing there. I mean, yeah, the whole tracker thing was a bit confusing, but to be honest, I think kind of overhyped the confusion there.
Like, yeah, you kind of overhyped it because I like where this is going.
Yeah, and also just it of course, it's not like there's everything in there makes absolute sense because I feel like it wouldn't be a Jazz Pops episode if it did. But
Like,
but
even
it's no worse than the other ones in terms of, logical fallacies or weird quirks and inconsistencies and stuff like that,
yeah, it's in a really good place right now, I think.
Okie dokie. Oh, and also the music was that I haven't mentioned that before, but yeah, the music choices. But I didn't even think to comment on the music this time. That's a good sign because normally if I notice something very peculiar, it's usually in a bad light. So again, it's resting that nice comfortable spot where it actually like adds to it. And even though clearly all 6 tracks got flagged, they were still good choices. So there you go. Be more confusing since you didn't know who half the pops were. Well, yes, but you did establish beforehand there were going to be the other pops from the Total TV series. So I knew going in there was going to be ones that I wouldn't recognize because I haven't got that far yet. So just like, okay, so these ones are going to be in from later. So I can go in and be like, oh, wait, what are these? There's these other pop groups? Totally TV? What is that?
Like,
Got a good basis for this.
I'm familiar with the pops in passing, so I can totally look at the other girls and be like, hey, these are different groups. Especially the group that looks like Handsome Squidward.
Indeed.
It's just a whole pop group full of handsome Squidwards. And I gotta say, I'm not opposed.
Yes, handsome pops, we've all been dropped. Okay, let's carry on. Episode 5. Oh yeah, this is the Christmas special, by the way. I should have actually read that out. So yeah, we're on to We've gone on from cliffhanger into Christmas, which is interesting. But yeah, hi, I used a lot of music in this video. Here's the tracks I used, and then there's a bunch of credits, but this time only 5 of them have been flagged by YouTube. So there you go.
The handsome Squidwards are the K-pops.
Great. Oh wait, that means the other one would have been the other one would have been Flash Pop, right? Because yeah, that's why she doesn't. There's only 3 handsome Squidwards there. Okay, got that.
Handsome Squidwards.
Mhm. Okay, and this is when Johnny released the first episode of his series. So I guess that's when Disco Pop starts to overlap with this. So I guess next Pops thing I look at is Disco Pops once again. I should be all caught up now. And all less confused, maybe, hopefully, possibly. Yeah, let's find out. Ah! Real humans! Take them away!
Subvert your eyes, children!
Yeah. Wow, thank you, Josh. I didn't know the number 6 came off the number 5 until you clarified that for me. Thank you so much. I also have a playlist, so don't worry about explaining what numbers come after 5. This episode brought to you by that one kid who found out discovered transitions in Microsoft PowerPoint for the first time.
Video brought to you by Young Me. Potatoes.
All right. Okay, come on, Vortex. Come on, Vortex. Ah. Wait, I just realized this is the first time we're going to get the Jazz Pops performing a pop number like in the series. Okay. And I can already tell exactly what thing is because obviously, but I know by the notes. But this Eddie was talking about this right now. He was thinking like how about doing a gacha musical sort of a similar style to like how other gachas have done musicals in the past. He was worried about it seeming too much like the Music Freaks if he does that, but then I told him pretty much everyone back in the day was using like other songs and putting them over the top of gacha videos. So just sort of like par for the course. It was like a mixture between music videos and mini movies back in the day. So
Also,
wouldn't worry too much.
All of the Pops are wearing the same hat, but Melody Pop's hat is a slightly different color.
Melody didn't get to the batch in time, and so had to get a spare.
I would like to think that Melody Pop didn't like the musty look of her hat, so she threw it in the dryer just before recording.
There's one episode of the Jazz Pops and Disco Pops that happens simultaneously. I tell you what, I've got a request for both you and Johnny. Can one of you please make a playlist and just like add the videos in the entirety of your pop spin-off, like including the ones that Winter's got or something like that? I don't know. But just have all of them in chronological order, just like so, folks like myself can have a fighting chance. Even Totally TV themselves are horrible at putting those together because in their official Super Pops playlist, they have the challenge videos as well, which are all because all the videos are in all caps. You can't tell what episode number it is very easily because their titles go on forever. But also, they have them they have the actual episodes in the wrong order and the wrong parts. It's like, So yeah, thank you.
You know what might be an idea for a pop group?
Go on.
I noticed the lack of gender diversity among the Pops.
Yeah, that's sort of like, magical girls. That's the idea, essentially. I mean, I can add some boy techno pops if you want. I can, boys can be pop stars too. Heck yeah. But yeah, you are right. They are all girl groups on Tony TV, and they are all girl groups on YouTube. It seems as well on Gacha. Okay, I don't think John has added any more to his playlist. Okay, fine. In that case, yeah, you go ahead and add all of them in a succinct manner, please. Thank you. Also, to answer Josh's question, there's no one watching this on Twitch or Facebook right now. It's just YouTube for the time being. Oh, so we're just gonna not gonna be like a cover of people on like a choir or something, but we do hear like the vocals in like the main Sibelius or something. Round yon mother and her child. I don't think those lyrics quite match. Let me just go with that. Round yon mother and her child. Okay, so you can do it, but it's like you're kind of missing an essential word there.
Just kind of, just a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Make decision forms first. There you go. I made decision. Good grief.
Also, Jacob, what might be a fun idea. I take mine, Aiden's, and your Sona, and probably like anyone else's Sona, and I don't know, make a pop group out of it.
Oh, good lord.
That might be fun.
I mean, okay,
Let's write
yeah.
ourselves some quality, cringy fan fiction.
Sure, why not?
Just like God intended.
Good grief. Actually, I wonder if there is like super pop fan fiction out there. I know.
Wouldn't let me say virgin.
Oh, right, of course, because Gacha Club censors certain words. I see. Okay, all right.
I've put swears in a Gacha club before, and I've never been censored.
Some people have an issue with putting the word class in there. So I guess it depends on what update you have. It's not quite Roblox bad, but not ideal.
Actually, Roblox has recently upped their system a little. It's not as bad as it used to be.
Oh, good. Does this count as fan fiction? Well, yes, it does. But I meant more so like written fan fiction of the Totally TV characters themselves. Yeah.
I'm gonna somehow squish all of my friends into a pop group and then write a story about it. That I'm going to then force Jacob to make into a series.
Oh, great! So I get.
I was kidding about the series part, but I'm still going to write the fan fiction.
Okay. That is interesting. I don't think I've ever actually, been fully I've like produced a series written by somebody else. So it's like, oh god, that's gonna be an interesting experience, but fine, yeah. I'll definitely review it. That's for sure.
Jacob, as you might know firsthand, I can write stories pretty well, but I'm kind of new to screenplay writing.
I mean, yeah, well, so was I when I first went into the Mutant Girl. I'd done some stage plays in the past, but
we're going to get
really
everyone on screen, and then we're going to read it together because a whole series would no.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I never looked it up. Yeah, well, I will. If I remember to, I'll look it up after the stream ends. Anyway, sleep in heavenly peace. Let's go. Now in German. Stille Nacht, heilige. Okay, fine. We're done. Okay. We were awesome. Why is there a butterfly staff thing in front of us?
Also the transition. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That sure was a transition.
Yeah. Yes, girls, you were magnificent.
Oh, Majesty, you've been watching the whole time?
Majesty's always watching. That's kind of her thing. She's either like around in the crowd somewhere, or she's up in her spaceship looking down at everyone. I'm so proud of you. They're at a light show. Okay, fine. All right then. Thanks, Majesty.
What?
Hey, are you the Jazz Pops by any chance? Oh my gosh, Nigel Smith! Oh wait, hold on, I shouldn't have. I just gave him a random voice. I didn't realize he was going to be an actual person. Okay.
Hashtag definitely not a stalker, just as Nigel Smith walks on screen.
Yeah.
Is there something
Yes,
you're not
we
telling
are.
us?
Tell me, Nigel Smith, if that's your real name. Well, hi, I'm Nigel Smith from the 24/7 Jazz FM. I am the host of the midday program. Well, there you go. That's your answer. That's who Nigel Smith is. To be fair, I did just Google him. The first search result is apparently the co-director for the Center of the Study of Books and Media at Princeton in the Department of English. Nigel Smith. I heard your performance earlier, and I was wondering if you'd like to come on the radio soon. It's up to you all, of course.
I've never seen anyone use that expression before. Mouth.
Yeah, I heard your amazing voices performing a non-jazz song. Would you like to call my jazz radio station? Okay, he's fictional. Okay, I've just checked because I was like, wait a minute, is that like meant to be like an actual person? Like he's like a talent scout somewhere? Like I don't know. I thought he might have been like a celebrity in Australia or someone, and just like, oh, it's Nigel Smith. Great, I love Nigel Smith. Nigel Smith. I don't know. Can Your Majesty, please? Well, girls, what do you think? Yeah, sure, that sounds cool. Eagle Pop has been depressed ever since, the incident. I guess so, then. Alright, I'll catch you the pops. Merry Christmas. Actually, speaking of that, why are we not on the island still? Where did the island go? That whole thing, the whole training session wasn't done yet because Majesty announced that there was going to be more stuff. So, is this Christmas special like outside of the timeline or something? Or do we just like abandon the island with no acknowledgement of return?
It takes place on a totally different timeline or whatever.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's the Nigel Smith timeline.
I've just been sitting here this whole time eating mixed nuts.
Fair enough. By the way, speaking of Nigel Smith, Ghost Kitty also follows Nigel Person. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Pops. Yay! Transitions. Have you done it yet? Yes, I have. The Ebony Pop fell right for it. So did the others, but her particularly. This is perfect. Those Pops don't have a clue, do they?
Wait.
I'm just guessing that's like a mildly French accent.
So it's only the villains who can have the different eye sets.
I guess. No, they
This
don't.
actually explains some things. No wonder the Pops are so cookie cutter.
Never mind. I'll take off this disguise and go with Rigel now. Celestia, take care of the real Nigel. It's time for part 2. Oh look, the same light show with the different... Well, this is a really bad light show. The only display is that one star thing in the background.
Okay, Jacob, Flower Pot in chat. They did more training off screen and finished it then.
Yay!
I liked where that was going. That was
I was
but
like, we don't have to wait. Let's watch episode 5 now. Oh wait,
but
it's Christmas now.
but but but
Oh my word. Now you know how Candace feels. You say but all the time after the thing that you were invested in vanishes from your sight without knowledge.
I liked that. I liked where it was going.
All these things remind me of Diwali a bit. I actually studied about a little bit about Diwali in school, so I know what that's an actual thing.
No, Ghost Kitty. Stop. Oh god, her face.
Oh God, what's wrong with your face?
Okay, stop for a second.
Yeah.
Go, flower pot. You had the ideal setup there. You were building up a mystery with the black box trackers and the shoes and shoved up someone's bum. You had all of the trimmings and cookings of a good mystery. Like, oh, why is this happening? Why is he doing it?
Yeah, why are they being having trackers placed there when they're on an island? They're not going to go anywhere. That's another thing. Didn't think about that at the time. Anyways.
Like, and
Oh
even
my
then, no, I'm not done, Jacob. I'm not done.
Okay.
Like,
let's keep it going.
you had a good mystery. You had all of the spices, all of the trimmings, all of the gravy, but you didn't put it in the damn oven.
It's raw.
It's fucking raw.
What have you served me? It's raw. Yeah.
Like, you had such a good setup there, and now it's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're somewhere else.
Oh my goodness.
Jacob, were you not also excited that, a thing was being set up?
Yes.
Were you
I
excited
was.
to see some payoff for that setup?
Yeah, and honestly, maybe a little bit more time with the other pops as well, because there were so many of them, and so many of them just got glossed over. You know, obviously, like we'll see some of the results of their training too. Maybe, I don't know. Didn't really know what you were doing. Well, you managed to get the idea for blues pops and inspired Johnny for disco pops in that one episode. So clearly, whatever you're doing there was a winning formula. You know what? Maybe I'll start them off on a.
I feel not so good after yelling after eating all of those mixed nuts.
You know what? I've decided the Technopops are going to have an island map somewhere, and that's where they're going to do all of their main training. That's like their hub world. There we go. Something will come out of that. More inspiration. Okay, anyway. Oh my goodness! I am such a big fan!
She looks like a discount Sissy Dalmas.
Oh,
but
good
with
lord.
with a weirder face.
Yeah, Sissy Delmas after her first plastic surgery. Which, of course, Jean-Pierre had to pay for. Anyway. Mind if I get a pic? My friends are gonna freak out when they see this.
You also have brown eyes. Would you like to be a pop?
That's the one requirement. Majesty is like to just go up to some random girl, it's like, good morning, Anita. Congratulations, you've been selected to become a pop. Oh, your eyes are green. Oh well, sorry about that. Never mind. Memory erasing spell.
Like, the only one here who doesn't have brown eyes is Ebony Paw.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, of course you can take one. I do like the light effect, but I don't know why the light curls around. That's my question. Light just kind of like goes in all directions when it's being emitted, unless it bounces off something. It doesn't.
You could have had like a flash effect, but no.
Ebony is me. Oh, is that why you made yourself a bit more unique? Fair enough.
Like, I think the most unique is Earth Pup because she's the only one with a nose. Why didn't she have a nose?
I don't know. Wow, that was something. I bet you felt like Ebony meeting Nigel. Eagle. Oh wait, actually, hold on a second. Wasn't Ebony like like a scout master? Oh wait, no, not the scout master because they look like those scout uniforms. Wasn't Ebony like the adults in charge of them as well? So you just made yourself. I guess you must be the mum friend in that situation then. I'm sorry, man. What is wrong with what's up with your face? I mean, this isn't as bad as that demon creature from the Aesthetic Prince created. Nothing is as bad as the demon princes that the Aesthetic, like demon Santa Claus. Eyeless, big-nosed Santa Claus is the worst thing. Ah, the lights went out. Diwali is cancelled. Don't worry, girls. Oh wait, don't worry, girls. I can see perfectly. With my non-brown eyes, they can see in the dark. It's okay, Earth. They'll get it sorted out soon. I hate the dark. What's up with Earth's eyes there? Just like they bulged out. Attention all people at the Christmas Light Spectacular! The power has been turned off by an unexpected power surge. We are working hard to get the lights back on. In the meantime, employees will be going around and... Help me! Let me see what's happening. It looks like... Rigel? I think it's very far away. It looks like the person who was speaking is being held back. And yeah, the eyes do change so much motion. Good indication, granted. You know, we can't rely on body poses and stuff. Makes sense.
I like that touch.
Look, as if that matter. A hat is over his mouth. We gotta save him. All people here, listen up. Yeah, that sounds like Rigel. Thank you, I do my best. I'd like to speak to the Jazz Pops.
I'd like to speak to your manager.
It has come to my attention that, well, never had a real battle before. Oh my goodness, thank you! Someone finally acknowledges there's no action in this series. Like any of them. Ladies, keep calm. Remember your training that we did off screen. Neither want to fight us. Is there anything to fight about?
By the way,
yes, you're the heroes, they're the villains. It's kind of pretty obvious why you want to fight you.
I'm very annoyed that the training was done off screen. Why was it done off screen?
We know. So if you want the lights back on, so you and the rest of the Arrow Valley to enjoy the... Oh, sorry. So you and the rest of the Arrow Valley to enjoy the rest of the night. So you all to enjoy the rest of the... Okay. I suggest you come up here. The sooner the better. Unless you're too timid and weak to do so. Or you can't find your directions to find me. That's also an option. I did turn all the lights off. Otherwise, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Oh dear. What do we do, Majesty? Do the only thing we can really do. Fight. We're stronger together. Remember, we are all here so the magic will be stronger. And the Jazz Pops can't be defeated. It's just not as catchy as Super Pops can't be stopped. It doesn't work the same way.
If we're all here, we can't be defeated.
Yeah.
Watch as they get curb stomped.
Mm-hmm. And may destiny be on our side. Actually, in the actual Super Pops, they probably would just start singing at this point, and the lights would magically turn on because they've, I don't know, they light up the area with their voices or something. That's just usually how that gets solved.
Press A to solve the conflict.
Ah, there you are, Pops. Like what I did with the place with the giant disco ball that's lighting up my entire surroundings. Good thing I thought of that one. I was wondering when you'd be here.
We are no longer outside?
Yes. Harry Potter, the boy who lived, come to die. Well, you told us to come here. Ah, yes, Majesty, that's a good point. You've got a good point. I didn't think of it that way. Rebuttal, though. Anywho, why exactly do you want to fight? We outnumber you. Oh, but I have backup. About half of those people are decent backup, granted.
What do you mean half?
Well, 2 of them are literal children, so I don't know how good they'll be.
Wait, you have a point
Now
there.
it's the same. Who will be the last one standing? Well, we'll have to see, but the Jazz Pops can't be defeated. Have faith, ladies. I guess I won't charge up this time. We can do this. And remember, ladies, do not cross the streams. Or we can't send Goza back to her reality. Oof. Ladies, say this after me. Jazz Pop's power, see what happens. Is she just trying this for the first time? I will say, first of all, I like the fact we're actually having a beam struggle and having some actual, action going on. That's what I wanted to see in the first episode, so I'm glad it's finally here. That being said, is she just trying out new stuff right now? It's like, ladies, I have no idea what to do, but I thought of this random idea just right now, so please let us try it. Jazz Pop's power. Okay, if you say so. Jazz Pop's power. Oh, now they all have rings. The ringlets of beams. Okay.
Meanwhile, here I am, watching while designing a pop uniform for fan fiction.
Oh my word. Yeah, I should have that. I might ask you to do some techno pops or something once I've figured out who they are. No! What is this? We've lost.
You haven't lost yet. Have
You
faith, villains.
You may have won this time, Jazz Pops, but we will get you.
Why did you give up so easily?
It's supposed to be like Super Pop's power, but they also never say that again. Gosh darn it! You're worse than Toriyama. The Jazz Pops will be defeated. We will take you down. Just wait and see. Okay, so they can teleport away when they're being encased in a force field. Why not just teleport behind them and catch them by surprise? We did it, girls. Yay, I'm glad they're gone. So I thought that we won't be getting rid of them fully anytime soon, though. Oh, I don't know about that. Let's episode. Yep, 10 episodes. Okay, so you got 5 more. Yes, I do have to admit, I think we all underestimated their strength. Hey, do you mind if we get some food on the way home? I'm starving.
What?
Earth. Come to think of it, I'm kind of hungry too. Okay, let's go get some food then. Actually, genuine question about the series. Does Majesty eat? Because she's immortal, so surely she's like self-replenishing. Does that mean that she doesn't have a need for external sources of energy? I don't know. That's an actual question. I have no clue. Merry Christmas. And I guess the other guy escaped. The announcer escaped on his own. Then he was just let go because the whole point. Actually, but yeah, the whole point was to rescue that one guy. That's why they went to fight Rigel. So
Where is he?
did the lights get turned back on again after they left, or just he just like blow a fuse and then they never actually found the rest of like the other source, so everyone had to go back home in darkness. Yeah, that didn't really resolve much. That I think about it, did it? She probably does eat at some point. Okay, all right.
She probably eats whatever weird alien food is on her ship.
Well, actually, to be fair, they do a lot of challenges on Totally TV, or did when this was still a thing. So there's a good chance that she might have eaten something for one of those. Maybe she can eat, but doesn't need to. I'm not sure. Gonna make Sabrina have a tank because she's Summer Pop. Makes sense. Go for it. I don't know. You could also have I forgot to mention also like the different names because you showed them on screen before, all the seasonal pops things. Everything kind of gets fixed off screen in this season. It's like an episode of Family Guy. Nothing has lasting consequences. Okay, I see. Uh-huh.
Okay, that just makes me a little more annoyed.
You know, it's interesting. This show, Jazz Pops, is again was sort of like the catalyst for a bunch of other people. You know, Johnny, Winter. I presume, Treat Pop and Trust Pop. Me now, and apparently also Ghost Kitty. You know, it's Sally, Sabrina, Amy, and Willow. I've watched on screen before.
I'm mostly making a pop group for the meme of it.
Yeah,
like so.
Yeah,
I'm making it ironic. I'm making it ironically as opposed to unironically.
Yeah, that's fair. I want to try and see if I can actually explore something else with this. Like, say, it's almost. I think I get inspired a lot by stuff that I see that has missed potential. I don't know if that's the reason that everyone else had took a shine to this early season as much. Either that, or I know that Johnny also was, you know, obviously a fan of the actual Super Pop's Total TV series before this. But I guess seeing this format in Gacha, I don't know. Maybe it's like, oh wow, I can do that too, kind of thing. Which is sort of interesting. So if nothing else, even if season 1 doesn't quite stand the test of time, is a little bit, you know, reliant on off screen and, you know, stuff like that. At the very least, it seems to ignite some sort of thing in people's brains that will just then endeavor to do a lot better. So I guess take that however you want. And I guess happy Three Kings Day, because it's now past midnight for me, so Faith and Reyes to everyone. So yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll check back in at some other point. Maybe I'll do a stream making the Technopops at some point. I've got to finish parts of Fallen Angels. I don't know. We'll see. I see. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Ghosty. Maybe Ghosty should do, if I'm gonna get Ghosty to do the Technopops designs or not, or retouch them. I don't know.
Like,
I forgot. It's meant to be Regio. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's right.
In that case, I have a question about the Technopops.
Yeah.
Does that mean they specialize in electronic dance music?
It would pretty much mean that, yes.
Yes, finally, a subject I happen to know a lot about.
Okay, well, I'm definitely consulting more with you about this one. Not that I couldn't consult about ballet before with Eli, but I have much less of a point of entry to do that, and also, clearly, as he demonstrated here, Eli's able to at least get some potential out there, even if not its entirety at the moment, but then much later. We've watched later Eli videos, and they are definitely far better put together.
Yeah, they are better put together. It's just everything being resolved off screen. Like, one thing I can give Adam Code Purple, at least it resolved its conflicts.
Yeah.
As for this episode, it had a good setup. It like the thing on the island, that was a neat setup. If only there was a payoff.
Yeah, yeah. There was also like like that was the thing in episode 1 as well, where there was a good moment for like a battle at some point. It's like, oh, Rijo was there being like, oh, Super Pops, no, Jazz Pops, here you are. I want to size you up and see your power for myself. I dodge one blast from the Earth Pop, and that's it. Off I go. The Star Tribe is coming now. You best be on your guard. And then 5 episodes later, Magi's like, well, why are you fighting us? It's like, that's what I wanted to do in the first place. I should have been doing that the whole time. So help us. That's the point.
Of
Ah.
course, of course, we're fighting you. We're villains. That's what we do. That's what we
Exactly.
do, John.
Yeah, it's in Super Pops. Half the time in the first season was spent trying to find a way to take down the Super Pops from the inside. There's like several long running plots. Like they have like an undercover student at Baywood doing that, and then they have one who succeeds later on. They also, again, they actually acknowledge their past failures and try to build on stuff. The one hypnotist they actually get on their side sticks around. So there's clearly half the time, and then the other half was just, okay, let's find a way to, have world domination and actually freeze the entire Earth, that kind of thing. So it also depends, but of course, part of the motivation of any villain is trying to defeat the heroes that keep thwarting their other plans, which is why they tend to devote so much time to that. It's a natural progression. So yeah, I guess Majesty will eventually come to terms with that. Give her another couple 100 years. I see. Maybe not. I hope that she's not still having to fight bunglers and star tribes and everything at that point, because it's just like, wow, the fight never ends, does it? You know what, Cheshire, you can take over. And then he runs up into the ground because he's Cheshire. Okay. So that's that for now. I guess next time will be Disco Pops. I look forward to or the next Pops thing will be Disco Pops. I've got other stuff lined up beforehand because I've got to go back to Giants eventually. I keep forgetting to put that.
We gotta go back to Giants. We gotta go back to Adam Code Purple. Something I'm
It's a
very
Nightmare
not
of Life.
excited. Something I'm not very not excited to do.
Yeah, that's another thing. Well.
There's a lot of stuff on your plate, Jacob.
Oh yeah. There always is. The list is never ending, especially when it comes to Pops. But yeah, look forward to that playlist nonetheless. I'm gonna go off and probably watch some more Super Pops while I make food because we've got an hour before Aiden says he's gonna be back, so should be enough time to eat. So yeah, and I'll see everyone else later. So please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe to us already. And I guess I should say follow Ghosty on Twitch rather than subscribing to YouTube. Makes much more sense if we're at that.
Actually, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
I'm right,
trying to
whatever. I
work
can't win.
on. I'm stopping Twitch right now because I want to get back on the horse known as Monster Compendium. It's a
Okay,
very tall horse.
we just started a new SMP.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna be doing the SMP, but most of my focus is on the fucking script because I want to finish it.
Okay. Well,
Unfortunately,
all
I
right
have
then.
my day job running me into the ground.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, anyways, like I said before, like and subscribe to us already, and also check out the original video. The link is for that is in the description for the actual playlist, for the not the one I've requested, the one that's already exists. And go ahead and see that. But for now, on that note, until next time, farewell. Super Pops, we can't be defeated or stopped. One or the other.